Athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down. With their ability to run the floor.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. Just 3 to shoot. That shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way. With it, Adams drawing the double team. Passes it to Kennard. Lets it go with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Back to McDaniel. It's stolen by Adams. Morant surveying the D. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Towns against Jackson. Yes, that goes in.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Towns in the corner. A 3 ball. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 6.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his 3-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Pass to Kennard. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Towns. Right side, Conley. Here's McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. The layup off target. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Bain finds Kennard. Shoots over McDaniel.
2 minutes.
Morant against Towns. 3-pointer. Goes up on the high post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Kennard's got his second basket. Edwards tries in, and the shot is good.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Here's Towns. Grizzlies making the shot. Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And Towns throws it down.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Now here's Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A shot off that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Bane with it. Conley picks him up. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
McDaniels passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
Morant right side. And it's good from the elbow. Morant's got 7 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Towns for three. It's hauled in by Adams. Morant outside. There's Jackson with the three. Kennard. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The G is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Now, here's Morant for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right wing. Towns against Jackson. And the dunk by Towns.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Conley dishes to Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
McDaniels finds Edwards. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, Bane. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Towns with the defensive effort. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by their...
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Morant outside. Jacks up a three. And again, Memphis no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies trail by 14. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Adams, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And Adams, no good on that one. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a third. Oh, my, what a play.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Morant. Knocked loose. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
5 on the clock. Kennard's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 16. Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bain, no good. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 17-4 run. Edwards kicks to Conley. Over to the wing. From deep. And they get it back. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. For Memphis, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Up top, Morant. McDaniels defending.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Edwards. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Conley for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks so much, David, and we'll...
38, the Grizzlies, 26.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. And it's Morant missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out to the right wing. Towns finds Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Conley. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant passes to Kennard. Here's Jackson. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Down low. Here's Kennard. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Going inside and finished off by Gobert.
And when Gobert's making a move to the bucket, it's best to just stay out of the way. There's a lot of momentum behind the big fella.
Here's Adams. Out to Morant. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And there's the pass to Towns.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Towns with the steal. And they're running. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Conley driving in.
Oh, the savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
The Timberwolves have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Bain looking around. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 16. Towns in the corner. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 16.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat. One of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Morant outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Gobert. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. 8 points for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They need this. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Gobert finds Towns. Back to Gobert. To the left wing. Beyond the arc. It's intercepted. Now here's Morant for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Morant's got 20 points.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring. And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
That one drops for him. Conley's got 6.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play. And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. The long distance 3 is buried. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
Outside for Jackson. For the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards passes to Towns. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a...
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The drive by Bain. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Fades. And he gets the bucket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
To the wing right side. Here's McDaniels. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And McDaniels with the block. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Over Towns. Top of the key. The three from Morant. Payne for three. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards passes to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Morant. Jackson a screen on Towns. It's stolen by Gobert. Driving to the basket. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. And then Morant slams it in.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Adams, the pass to Kennard. Memphis moving that ball around. Stolen by McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And that one's good. Morant.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Adams. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Morant outside. It's tipped. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better bet. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Smack clowns with mad style.
tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Outside Garland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, this is how Conley plays. Extremely efficient. He just takes what the defense allows.
Mitchell drives in. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Towns for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert. A main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Mobley down low. Covered by Towns. Back to Mobley. 5 to shoot. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And Edwards, here we go.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And Okoro gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
With the crossover, Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Allen finds Mobley. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
From deep, Conley on target from range. Conley's got 5.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Mobley on a screen. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Conley. McDaniels from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
That one's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And that one's good from Conley.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
McDaniels up top. Checked by Mitchell. Gobert passes to Towns. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Pass to Mobley. Garland against Conley. Here's Okoro. Lets it go from deep. Garland controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
It's Edwards with a drive. Here's Gobert. Tries again. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Out to Garland. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game. And here's Edwards. They get it back. Gobert. That shot is off. And so it's Mike Conley making things happen for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Okoro. Now Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
It's good on the putback.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. And they recover it. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Garland on the drive. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds of the talk shows tomorrow.
On the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Outside for Mitchell, from behind the arc. Okoro on the wing. Second chance shot. Here's Allen. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Edwards. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Okoro on the wing. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Towns for 3. The kick out to Edwards. Over to the wing. Towns passes to Edwards. The shot from the low post is good. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of 2-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses...
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
This is the corner three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland from outside the arc. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
They almost lose out on that possession, but Mobley gets there just in the nick of time to finish it off.
Here's Edwards. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards got 11 here in the quarter alone. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Conley against Garland. Back to Okoro. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. The first one falls.
Shooting for Cleveland, Isaac Okoro.
No good on the second free throw.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a clip.
The Cavaliers, 30.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
The Cavs trailing. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to McDaniels. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And Mobley throws it down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Edwards finds Conley. The three. Right side Edwards. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
McDaniels can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Mobley against Edwards. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Garland, the pass to Mitchell, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Allen a screen to the inside. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Allen. Blocked again! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Conley passes to Gobert. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
It's Edwards on the wing. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against McDaniels. Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Mobley for 3. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Towns down low. Mobley's on him. That one goes in. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Mobley finds Mitchell. 58 seconds left in the third. Back to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock to stop the run. Here's Allen. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Towns into the lane. Gobert in the high post. Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Second chance effort. And Gobert finishes inside. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's blocked by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. On up the court. Here's Edwards. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possession so we can take it right back up.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Second shot opportunity, and Edwards with the layup. Edwards has got 11 points here in the second half.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Mobley passes to Allen. Outside Garland. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Garland finds Allen. Back to Garland. McDaniels against Mitchell. Out left to the wing. From the arc. Hits a 3-pointer.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Back to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Mobley. Launches a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley with the ball. Back to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And they pick up 2.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul so far. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here's Gobert.
And it's not just blocking shots, it's altering them. And Allen does that as much as any defender in the league.
Mobley up top. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Garland for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Mobley. To the right side. Back to Edwards. To the wing, right side. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
It's stolen by Garland. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's Edwards with a drive. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Back to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Shoots over Allen. And that one's long.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Okoro. Guarded by Edwards. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Trailing by 8. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And here's Minnesota now. Conley passes to Gobert. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
For three, Allen. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cleveland ball.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's Conley. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
I smack clowns with mad style.
next one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right.
Ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Pass to Kennard. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The 3 from Okoro. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Jackson. Here's Adams with the 10-footer. Another shot. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Morant. Kennard finds Morant. Back to Kennard. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Kennard's got 6.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Oh! Get you some! Showing some power! I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Sinks it! What range from downtown! He's got 5.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Whew.
And it's Morant missing for Cleveland. They've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mobley passes to Garland. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. Morant missing again.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Outside for Mitchell. Out to the right wing. From deep, Mobley. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Oh, the swat by Adams.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. first quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And here's Morant outside. He's off on that one.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And stolen by Morant. Jacks up a three, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Morant's got 6 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Fast break Cleveland, and he's going for the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
1:19 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Morant off the drive. Bane finds Jackson. Unloads. Doesn't go for him. And it's Cleveland the other way. And stolen by Bane. Lets the three fly. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. The Cavs trailing. Mobley outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Over Garland. Jackson gets the bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Garland against Morant. Mobley on a screen. Throws it up high. Stolen by Bane. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Morant finds Adams. And here's Morant. Back to Jackson. It's intercepted. Mitchell, no good on the free throw.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Garland for 3. And they'll get another chance. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies leading.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Kennard in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader, one of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Garland. Fast break Cleveland.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Memphis trailing here. And there's the lob and the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Up again, controls the rebound and the putback.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Here's Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Mitchell finds Allen. Mobley outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Steven Adams.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Mobley, right side. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Mobley. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Kennard's got 9.
Oh, my goodness. Luke Kennard from the next zip code. Good night. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men doors.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Okoro. Kept alive. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Takes a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved. Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Back to Okoro. Now here's Garland. The 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Outside Morant. Kennard on the wing. Will it go? Fires in the triple. Kennard's got 12 points in the game.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Pass to Garland. Goes back up. There's the drive. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Kennard can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pass to Kennard. The three ball.
The defensive instincts of Okoro right there. So solid at using his body and his length to bother shooters.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
27. The Cavaliers, 32.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 15.
Well, Kennard loves and relishes the opportunity to come back with his triple.
Here's Allen. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Kennard can't get it to go. Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 41%. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Bain, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Kennard. And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Cleveland has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. It's tipped. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Garland. And here's Adams. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And another miss by Memphis. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And here's Adams from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Outside Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got 9.
Boy, the floater game from Donovan Mitchell is effortless, folks.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Tries again. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Out to Garland. Fires from deep. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 19 points.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Outside Bain from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Allen. Drops in the layup for 2. Allen's got 6 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Morant with the bucket.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And there it is for him. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Count the basket.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. 9 seconds left in the third. Allen finds Mobley. Here's Okoro. Launches it. Here's Allen. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And, you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Cavaliers on top, up 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Adams. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks is checked in.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. For Cleveland, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Stolen by Jackson. From deep 3-point range. That one's good from Bain on the assist by Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Jackson. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Here's Garland driving in. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams. That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
From deep, Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell, hounded by Morant. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark is checked in for Brooks. And it's Garland on the drive. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bane. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. And it's Morant missing. The Cavs trailing. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Back to Kennard. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Kennard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A monumental bucket by Luke Kennard. How about the confidence to take and make?
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Back to Bane. 4-3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
They get it back. And here's Clark for 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft. He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
From deep, Bane. Oh, nails the triple.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Mitchell against Bane. Oh, no good. The 3 from Okoro. And buries it from deep.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Here's Kennard. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. And
I smack clowns with mad style.
To prepare for the game and the task ahead. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Kennard. Morant outside. Clock at 6. Back to Kennard. This one for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Conley finds McDaniel. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Edwards can't hit.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The pass to Kennard. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Towns. And they call Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the basket by Gobert.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Jackson passes to Morant. Shoots over McDaniel. Pass to Kennard. Adams trying to free himself up. And that's good. Luke Kennard for 3. Kennard's got 6 points.
A solid distributor. I think
big time.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:05 left here in the first quarter.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
The offensive rebound. And Towns gets it to go.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now here's Morant. Adams down low. Towns on him. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to McDaniels. Towns down low. Guarded by Jackson. Towns with the bucket.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
McDaniels gets to Conley. Just 3 on the clock. And Adams sends it back. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Conley with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
They've also displayed a real...
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Gobert, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. In the corner, Kennard with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 11. Towns dishes to Gobert. Pops in the layup for 2. Gobert's got 6 here in this quarter.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. pass to Conley. Dishes it to Towns. Conley with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Morant scanning the floor. And there's the drive. And finished up by Morant.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
Outside, Towns. Conley with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside, Bane. The 3 from Morant. Bane passes to Kennard. Back to Bane. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
29 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Grant, Gobert pulls it in.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards dishes to Gobert, and he gets it to go. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
From deep 3-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight in his bit.
31, the Timberwolves, 44.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Kennard in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's McDaniels. Here's Towns. Up and in on the layup. Towns has got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Timberwolves.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And it's Towns penetrating. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant finds Kennard. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Kennard's got 8.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Jackson passes to Adams. Kennard on the wing. Covered by Conley. Bane for 3. Again, Memphis.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Minnesota leading by 11. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Morant outside. In the corner, Kennard with it. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Three-pointer. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Both free throws good from Morant. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards, and Adams sends it back, and he gets it back. Here's Gobert. No good on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kennard. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get it back. Bain passes to Morant. Tries again. Here's Adams outside Jackson. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Stolen by Jackson. And there it is for him. Jackson's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Morant, that's for 2. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Morant's got 30 points.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Conley kicks to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. One-on-one here. Kennard for 3. They get the rebound. No good that time. Deflects the pass. Edwards drives in. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
First team foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. The shot's good from Kennard.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And here's Conley outside. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Morant outside. Here's Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Conley against Morant. Jackson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Towns finds Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. Timberwolves trail. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. Second shot opportunity. Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
He hits both from the stripe. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Morant.
Effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Jackson misses. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And Adams sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. Here's the 3. Towns with the steal. Outside Conley. Towns, he's open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Here's Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. One's on Morant.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Oh, big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
There's a lob to Jackson, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. McDaniels passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws.
His third personal foul. 14 foul. Timberwolves.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Morant.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Conley with it. The pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Morant's against Towns. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing. Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Out to Conley. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Morant outside. Kennard on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McDaniels passes to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Here's Towns. Another shot. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Somebody's lit a fire under Mike Conley.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
It's money from deep.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, you missed it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see where they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Obviously, the 3 would tie it. They have to make one extra pass to get a better shot. I think they might have a chance, just enough time to do that.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every...
Smack clowns with mad style.
Who say does that star-spangled
A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Drives to the hoop, Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
Pass to Okoro. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Now Towns. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Great positioning on the putback.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Towns with room to shoot. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 5.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
And Edwards slams it in.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And Edwards slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
The Timberwolves have gone an impressive 8 of 9. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Edwards with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Right side McDaniels. And the three-pointer goes. McDaniels got his second basket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Allen. The 3 from Okoro. Allen tips it back in.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. Over Okoro. High post Towns. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game... with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Mitchell. Here's Allen. Out to Garland. Takes the three. Hits the trifecta.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Another shot. And the layup is good. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
It's picked off.
Nice defense, reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
And as we conclude the first quarter,
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves. On the court for Minnesota. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. The three is up. Gobert goes in. Second chance effort. The kick out to Conley. Just 3 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Allen. Mitchell with the ball. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Conley finds McDaniels. Garland against Conley. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Mobley gets a hand on it.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Here's Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The drive by Garland. Pass to Okoro. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Mobley. Soft touch off the glass. Mobley's got 6.
And those long strides of Mobley, using that momentum to push through the defense.
Nice move. It's Edwards with a drive.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
The Cavaliers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns can't get it to go.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
To the wing on the left. Here's Garland. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Conley finds Towns. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And he nails the third. The Cavs trailing. Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And he sinks the second. 1:19 left in the first half. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA, keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Conley, pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards, driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Mobley finds Allen. Tipped. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Garland. By himself.
Oh,
yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh, wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime-time stuff right there. And Okoro gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Garland's got 6.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Towns for 3. Drains the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Okoro on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Stolen by Conley. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Towns into the lane. Basket's good. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has got 24.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Man, good whistle there.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 8.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Conley passes to Towns. Here's Edwards. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now Edwards, 25 points in the game. Conley with the ball, guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. Edwards finds Conley. 3-pointer. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Here's Okoro. And he jams it home with authority.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Edwards. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Puts it up from the high post. Rebound, Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Conley to the left wing. Double team on Towns. Here's McDaniels. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Allen. The 3 from Okoro. The shot, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. On defense, the Cavaliers. 6-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. "20 seconds left in the third quarter. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Mobley outside.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
The Cavs trailing. Here's Okoro. The 3 from Mitchell. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Pass to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Mobley passes to Allen. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Here's Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 9 points here in the second half.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 7-point Minnesota lead. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And another basket for Cleveland.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. He's rebounded by Okoro. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Stolen by Conley. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Okoro. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Outside Conley. Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 19 points.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Pure from 3-point range.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Conley passes to Gobert. McDaniels with it. Picked up by Allen. Oh, rejected by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert passes to Towns. And Minnesota calls time here. They're leading by 1. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Allie, thank you.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Conley up top, guarded by Garland. Towns for 3. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Conley goes in. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. From deep, Mitchell. Misses the trade. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W. With the late. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
about that, who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Kennard, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Now here's Morant. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he sinks the second. Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Adams with the screen on Garland. And that one's good. Morant.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And it's Morant missing. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. In the corner, Okoro with it. Here's Mobley, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm. Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The deep three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And it's Allen slamming it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And so here's Memphis. The Cavaliers making the shot. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Garland. A putback, rebounded by Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2, and the 3 off target. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Adams' shot is off. For 3, Mitchell nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 9.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
And Morant gets it to go.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
And a wide open look for Bane. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Memphis moving that ball around. Goes up on the wing. Good on the bucket. He's got 10.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Grant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell passes to Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he can't hit the second. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Kennard for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his 3-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Allen outside. Puts up a 3. That one's not going to go. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Mitchell passes to Allen to the right side. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Allen. Mobley's got 7.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. There's Garland, and the rejection by Jackson. Okoro's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Kennard kicks to Bane. Fires it up. The Grizzlies with another miss. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. He was all alone on that one. He's got 6.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And staying with the play, Allen. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself. How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
They get it again. Grant launches it, gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Garland, the pass to Okoro.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Bane. And another basket for Memphis.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bane. So good from the mid-range.
Nobody near Allen. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kennard for 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Bane kicks to Morant. The tray. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
And the shot goes down. And 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's Adams. Stolen by Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 12. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Memphis turns it over again.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Jackson against Mobley. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Morant with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back at
36, the Grizzlies, 31.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Kennard in at the small forward.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunity.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
The try by Mitchell.
We saw glimpses of...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play,
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Adams dishes to Morant from deep. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Jared Allen.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Both free throws good from Morant. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
This will be his fifth trip to the free throw line.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bane passes to Morant. Shoots over Garland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Garland kicks to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bane passes to Kennard. There's the drive. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Buries the long-range jumper. Okoro's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. The 3 from Morant. Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. .157 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Allen in the post. Adams on him. And Okoro now top of the key. And here's Garland for 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. Here's Mobley. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. A 12-point game. Shots good by Kennard.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's Mitchell, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
And Mitchell drops them both. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant kicks to Bane. Kennard for 3. Here's Adams. He can't get it to go. Good D by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
From deep three-point range, Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Mitchell. Buries it down low. Mitchell's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Morant passes to Kennard. From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Kennard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead, up by 12. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Garland for 3. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. Wade, he was checked in for the Cavaliers. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Wade left side from downtown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Wade's got himself on the board with 3 there. Adams wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bane with the bucket.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Cavaliers lead by 16. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. And the pass to Okoro. Shoots over Adams. Okoro shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant passes to Adams. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bane for 3. Good on the triple. Bane's got 6 here in this quarter.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Here's Mitchell. And too long on the shot. Memphis has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Adams. Jump shot is good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Garland kicks to Mobley. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the gloves. Jackson gets the bucket.
He has long strides and able to absorb contact and finish. Give Jaren his props.
It's good.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Lets it go. Adams' shot is off. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Mobley wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. Kennard for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Okoro, ball's knocked loose. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And Adams with the slam.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Bounce pass from Garland. Wade passes to Garland.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Desmond Bane is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Passes it to Okoro. Garland against Adams. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. No good. They had a chance to end them there.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Pass to Bane. From deep. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Desmond Bane showing no nerves.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Yes!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. That's a big-time shot by Luke Kennard. He is just one of those guys who is ready for the moment.
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
And they tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What?
Smack clowns with mad style.